breaking news we had this morning at a high school in Aurora, Overland High School, where our Jaleesa Irizarry is stationed this morning. Student found with a loaded gun, Jaleesa, but the most important headline is nobody got hurt this morning. They caught it in time.
Yeah, exactly, Jenny. No one was hurt in this situation, and that is best case scenario whenever we see a gun at school. But it was a pretty hectic morning here. We did just hear the principal come on the intercom just a few minutes ago and kind of give the all clear and say classes are resuming as usual. And as you can see, it is already fairly quiet and business as usual here. We see a few students walking around, but this is what we know so far. Aurora police say a 17-year-old student was breaking up a fight between two girls when he pulled a gun. Authorities say another student saw that gun and alerted staff, who chased the teen, tackled him, and held him until the school resource officer was able to detain him. They did find a loaded .40 caliber gun on him. He was taken into custody. Police are still trying to figure out what charges he may face. Now, the school was put on lockdown during this. The sergeant that oversees the SRO says the staff acted quickly and no one, including the suspect, was hurt during this incident. Now, we did ask the authorities if any additional weapons were found on that student. They said there were not. We also asked if the student had any history of this kind of behavior in the past, and they said they could not answer at this time. But of course, business as usual now at Overland High School after a very hectic morning. Reporting live in Aurora, Jaleesa Irizarry, 9 News.
It is strange, Jaleesa, in these cases now that it is going back to business as usual, because it certainly wasn't a normal start to the day, but I see students walking behind you, continuing their day. Is the tone and the temper on campus a little bit more measured this morning too? Does it look like normal back to school at this point?
It seems pretty normal back to school. A lot of the students we saw actually had smiles on their face. We did ask that sergeant that oversees the SROs essentially why school is going back to normal, and he said, the threat is over, so it's up to the school district to make that decision.
Certainly. Well, definitely a relief this morning, and glad to hear that this worked out for the best. Jaleesa, thanks for your reporting.